welcome back to Bayou City Geeks, episode 43. Quarantine edition.
Yes. And if you're still not taking this seriously, well, I don't know what to say for you.
Yeah, right. Idiots. All right, so we have a little bit of news to get going, so let's do it.
Justice League Apocalypse War came out.
If you have not watched it, watch it. It's very dark, very brutal, very bloody.
From what I hear, I mean, it ends the whole, animated universe that's been going on since what?
Flashpoint.
Maybe, yeah.
So
maybe 2013, 2014?
2013. This started right after the New 52.
Yes.
So this has been the whole, like, Jerry Connell has been Superman. God, I can't think of who did Batman's voice.
Jason O'Mara.
Jason O'Mara. Like, it's been that whole group, and I've absolutely loved this. I've loved the animation. I've loved the style. Now it is getting kind of a reboot with the next Superman movie. Darren Criss is Superman, and Zachary Quinto is Lex Luthor.
No.
Wow. The one picture we've seen is that it looks very similar to the Venture Brothers animation.
Venture Brothers?
Yeah, the Venture Brothers. It looks similar to the anime. And here's the thing: I'm not opposed to that because I love the Venture Brothers and I love what they do with that animation. It's just I really have loved what they've done with this. So we will see. We'll see what they do. But like I said, Darren Criss and Zachary Quinto aren't lightweights. They're fantastic actors. And I think I'm actually more excited about Zach Quinto playing Lex because while I like Rainn Wilson, I think he was always miscast as Lex in these movies.
Yeah, and the thing is with Rainn Wilson, I've always enjoyed his dramatic work more so than his comedic work. Even though he was, I don't know if you've ever seen the movie Hesher.
Sounds familiar.
It's Natalie Portman and Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, and he was really great in that. Then he did his own superhero movie too.
Yeah, super. But I will say that like this brings in Justice League, Batman, Teen Titans, Justice League Dark. Like it connects all the movies together.
Good.
And the way it ends is very much a parallel to Flashpoint. So.
And you kind of have to think, why can't they do this in their live action movies?
Well, and I watched a video on YouTube that was pretty much saying that this was very similar to what Zack Snyder wanted for his Justice League trilogy. So yeah. But yeah, when you can watch it, let me know what you think.
All right.
All right, jumping on to Disney Plus news. There's a lot of Disney Plus. Falcon and Winter Soldier production has resumed.
Good. And the thing is, they're filming it in places where they're not as affected.
They're not as affected, and I think we'll see the new filming guidelines go along with the new Falcon Winter Soldier and see how they do. Because from here on out, like any project, they'll have everyone in quarantine for 2 weeks, and then they'll take the temperatures, and then they'll film. But everyone will have to wear masks, and the makeup artist will have to like dispose of the brushes like after every use.
Yeah. So hey, man, art supply people are going to be really in business.
Yeah, they are. She-Hulk scripts are ready to go.
Yeah, good. I mean, I don't think that they'll be filming until next year.
No, yeah, it'll be pushed back. Although I was watching some cool stuff and reading some cool stuff about how The Mandalorian might be the new way of the future.
Really?
So The Mandalorian is filmed all in one set. And we can't tell because the way that the LED screens are almost all connected, then they like kind of merge them through CGI.
Okay.
So all of The Mandalorian was filmed on one set. And it's amazing. It's like the whole, like, it's like a dome of like LED screens around them and a treadmill. And they just bring in the different like moving pieces. So, but I've been reading that The Mandalorian might be like the way that things get filmed from here on out.
And it's very cost effective too.
Huh?
Very cost effective too.
Very cost effective. Granted, each episode costs like what, 10 million, but you know, let's see here. We are getting Boba Fett in season 2. I kind of wish that would have been kept a secret.
Me too. I mean, the thing is, it's kind of like with Baby Yoda, how he was kind of a secret for the first season.
Yeah,
You had no
great.
idea. And Tamura Morrison, who was in Tank Girl. He was, of course, Jango Fett in episode 2.
Yep.
He is going to be, playing Boba Fett. Jeremy Bulloch, was the guy in the movies, but he has passed. So.
Oh, I think it would only work for him to be Boba because he's the clone of the original Jango.
Yeah.
So.
Exactly. And I'm surprised they didn't get Daniel Logan.
Who's that?
Daniel Logan was child Boba.
Oh, well, yeah, but I mean, if he's gonna be the older Jango, it only makes sense then for him to be like he's kind of playing himself.
Yeah.
You also have Rosario Dawson playing Ahsoka in Mandalorian 2. That'd be awesome. And
yeah.
Season 3 has been given the green light, which not surprising.
No.
No, I mean Robert Rodriguez is directing a episode.
Yeah, it's that one series that I think is kind of setting the tone for the original content on Disney Plus. It's the anchor.
It is, and Dave Filoni has done. Is it Filoni?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm working my way through Rebels, and then I'll get to Clone Wars. But
yeah, I've Clone Wars. I caught up.
Did you?
It's some good stuff. I think it ends with episode 12. Correct?
Yeah. I've seen bits and pieces of the finale and just like how it's synced up, and it's absolutely amazing. But I think Dave Filoni, outside of George Lucas, has like the best vision for Star Wars.
Yeah, he does. It's evident that he loves it. Evident that he has the knowledge of it. I mean, I think you'll like it. I mean, it's a lot of like especially the last 4 episodes are just great. I mean, very nice character work. You see like how like with Order 66, how it affects certain clones. I mean, it's very good.
Okay.
That's all I'm going to say right there. I'm not going to spoil anything.
All right. Oh yeah, no, definitely. Taika Waititi is directing a Star Wars movie.
I wonder what that could be.
I want to know what he picks. I want to know what he does. I know that because of the quarantine, he's had time to work on Thor 4, and Hemsworth is loving the script. So,
and I'm pretty sure Natalie Portman is loving it too.
Oh yeah. Let's see. Anything Disney Plus? That's it really for Disney Plus. We are getting, and you sent me this, and I don't know how I feel about this. Scream 5 and Neve Campbell.
I say let the franchise die.
Yeah.
Or if you're gonna, do another Scream, have it be just like another character.
I think needs to be another character. If you're gonna do a reboot, I say do a soft reboot and have like Scream have happened, and this be like a copycat of Ghostface in another town at another time.
Yeah, I mean it's kind of like what they did with the Nightmare on Elm Street franchises and the Friday the 13th franchise and the Halloween franchise, beating a dead horse. After a while, I mean, there's no more fresh ideas. And, Scream, okay, they waited. It was a while before we got 4.
Yeah. Here's where I will say that it could go right. If they ignore 3 and 4 and have 5 follow up after 2.
Yeah, that's what Halloween, these new Halloween movies.
Exactly. What was it like? The first Scream was actually brilliant. It was amazing.
Yeah.
But then like her step brother wanted to kill her, then like her son's brother. I don't know. It was really stupid. Like it just kind of kept dragging on. So I think if they go back and have it be where this is a follow-up to like either the first one or the second one, I think you'd have something there. And I guess they clicked on the Disney boat tour, but Dwayne Johnson and Emily Blunt are starring in Ball and Chain, which I guess was an image or a.
It was. They were trying to do this here back in 2002, and with Dan Cortez, and I forget the other actress's name. I forget the other person's name, but they've been trying to do this for a long time. And basically, the premise of the show is that a couple is going to get divorced, and then they get superpowers. So they decide, oh hey, you know what? We got to work together, and that's the only way their powers work is when they're together.
Oh, I dig that. All right.
Yeah.
Let's see here. We do have some Spawn updates. Apparently, McFarlane has done like a 90-minute animated movie.
Yeah, I heard something about that now. Like the interest is renewed. Real Spawn ended like on a cliffhanger. It didn't get the fourth season that it should have gotten.
So this should be the finale to the animated series.
Okay, good. Keith David is back.
Okay. Okay.
I don't know if he is, but I mean, I would hope so.
We also got so Sam and Twitch. Apparently, he's raising the money. Jamie Foxx is still on, but Jeremy Renner might be off.
Well, it's taking too long.
Yeah. No, I agree. I'm not faulting Jeremy Renner. I mean, it's not like he's doing anything else right now, but
yeah. Flipping houses.
Yeah, exactly. James Gunn says that his Suicide Squad will likely see its first screening later this year. So I do like I want to see what he's done. I really do. I have complete and utter faith in James Gunn. They're apparently developing a Spidey 2099 show and a Secret Warriors for Disney Plus. That should be cool.
Yeah. So that means that Sony and Marvel are going to be working together.
Yep. Kevin Smith has said that his He-Man show.
It's on track.
Well, it's on track, but will not have any redesigns. Everyone will look like
80s
original cartoon.
Huh. That's cool.
With updated graphics and animation, obviously, but no redesigns. Everyone will look.
It's not the 2002.
Exactly.
He-Man. Which I'm still really pissed about ending.
Yes.
Because it was getting good with the Snake Men.
Yeah, I know. I need to go back and watch it all. Transformers apparently has 2 movies in its.
Beast Wars and an animated one that takes place on Cybertron.
Is the live action going to be Beast Wars?
Well, they want to do that one. D. Bonaventura. He's talking about how he's he didn't understand Beast Wars, but he's saying that it could be Beast Wars. So that's what I've heard.
I would like the animated movie to be Beast Wars, but I want after watching Bumblebee, I want that Transformers movie to continue.
Yeah, I do too. I mean, it's supposed to continue. So I mean, I'm not sure what they have planned for it, but that first 10 minutes when they're on Cybertron, you see all of the G1
amazing
Transformers. Yeah,
amazing.
I think that's all people ever wanted from a Transformers movie. I mean, you didn't have to have this big grand spectacle, but it just goes to show you that Michael Bay did not understand Transformers.
Yeah, sure.
He didn't have any reverence for it. It was just like another paycheck for him, and whatever.
It's true. It's true. Quick little hits before we move on to video games. We've seen the first trailer for Lovecraft Country. Jordan Peele's new show looks absolutely bonkers.
Yeah.
Lovecraft with a racist undertone, so that's going to be interesting. The Community movie might finally be happening.
Yeah, I saw there's supposed to be like a little table read and whatnot.
They're redoing the death of Pierce for the table read. The movie is going to be a completely different thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the movie is going to be set after the series. And apparently Sony's reached out to like Alison Brie to see if she's interested because she's got, a full slate. So if she and Donald Glover are free, they might all come back and do the movie finally. Because there was always 6 seasons in a movie.
Yeah.
So I have, I've watched all 6 seasons, multiple times. So now I need the movie.
I need that Psych movie too.
Huh?
I need that Psych movie too.
Psych 2 comes out, what, June?
Yeah.
Whenever Peacock comes out, it'll have Psych 2 on it. So
Yeah, I think June or July.
So I will have to get Peacock at least for a weekend just so I can watch Psych 2. So some quick hits. San Diego will be going virtual.
Yeah, I mean it has to.
It has to.
It just.
They will have apparently the panels. But here's where I'll be interested to see other shows. There's nothing really new happening.
No, and the thing is, there's not a lot to show, because production's been shut down. I think it's not going to be as big as it was this year. I mean, you're going to have some things, but not a lot of things. And of course, PS5, Xbox, they could possibly show something. Xbox had something, to show. Maybe they can show more Black Widow stuff. Maybe What If?
Maybe.
What If is
Cool.
coming? Maybe some
If
Mandalorian. So we could still get a good amount of stuff, just not what we would,
accustomed
at this, been,
Because
operating.
I know What If they've been continuing that because everyone's been at home, so they're just like, all right, work from home. And then finally, before we go to video games, because we have a little video game news. This is kind of like the no shit statement of the episode. They're predicting, like Variety and everyone is predicting that when Tenet and Mulan come out, because Tenet, they are still planning for a July release. They're hoping that theaters will be open. They'll be doing social distancing in the theater. I don't know how, but they're saying that they will open to low box office weekends.
Yeah.
No shit. Everyone, yeah.
They're operating at 25% capacity right now. So
Yeah.
The thing is, they've said that like with these theaters, they're probably going to close off some seats maybe, or just have it to where you have to sit, so many seats away from a person.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, okay, so Christopher Nolan has said that he wants Tenet to be like the flagship movie of like going back to normal. All right, cool.
You can't rush, this virus.
You can't rush this, and on top of that, like you are going to take a hit. Like if you can only operate at 25%, all right, well 25, that's a quarter of your earnings. That's what you're going to be making.
Yeah, it's just like you're just going to have to take a mulligan or a loss on that.
And you know what? Here's where I really hope that they don't shoot themselves in the foot, because Universal is doing this with, or AMC is doing this. They're shooting themselves in the foot because they're not going to like show Universal films anymore. Is it AMC or Cinemark?
Oh, let me see. AMC is possibly going bankrupt.
Yeah, AMC Theaters is vowing to bar Universal Pictures because of the fact that they released their Trolls World Tour on video on demand, and it did gangbusters. Well, yeah, understandable, but
it's a smaller, movie than.
Well, here's the thing, and here's where I think a lot of theaters or a lot of studios kind of shot themselves in the foot with this. I'm not paying $20 to rent a movie.
No.
Like,
might as well buy it.
I'm just gonna wait to buy it. Like if I don't see Tenet in the theaters, yeah, I'm gonna be upset that I didn't see it on the IMAX. No ifs, ands, or buts. I'll still buy it, or I'll still rent it. Like I'm not, gonna stop watching movies, but I've just kind of been like watching movies on Amazon Prime, but I'm not paying for the $20. Because if I want to pay for a movie ticket, $24, that's for both me and my fiance. That's seeing it on the big screen. It's an experience. Watching it at home, I'll just watch them for $6.
Yeah, that's why a lot of these releases have been pushed back because it's that experience.
Exactly. Yeah, and it's true. But will they have low openings? Yeah, I'm sure they will. But I think it'll pick up. I think that they just need to be patient and stop trying to rush everything.
Yeah.
Now, that was movies and TV. Video games. We have 3 big video game news. The Last of Us 2.
June 19th. June 19th. So all those people who got their pre-orders back are gonna start pre-ordering again.
Yeah, well, I'm kind of pissed. I got Last of Us 2 spoiled.
Really?
Yeah. I went to went on Google and I went to like search Last of Us 2 because I saw the trailer was out, and the first thing was one of the big spoilers.
Oh boy, who posted that?
I didn't see, but I was like, I read it, I'm like, God damn it.
Yeah.
I still watched the trailer. The trailer still looks amazing. The game still looks amazing. I'm still gonna get the game. I mean, Last of Us was amazing.
No, very, very good. And I mean, I still see people playing it all, years later.
I played it, I ran through it, and I sold it so I can get Spider-Man. But which we'll get to in a second. But there have only been 2 games really that after I played them, like I played them late at night, actually gave me nightmares.
That one and what?
Red Dead Undead. Red Dead Redemption Undead. But the clickers messed with my head so badly. Because when you are playing it, you get immersed in it. And like, I would be playing it. This is at our old place where we used to film. And I'd be downstairs. I have like all the lights turned off. I'd be like playing the game. Of course, I had on the big screen TV, so I'm like playing it, and of course, they come out and like, oh Jesus Christ! And, yeah. Now, so June 19th. So that's what, a month from now.
Yeah.
There you go, people.
And time is, even though we've been in this quarantine, time has kind of been moving by kind of quickly.
Mm-hmm. It has been. When all you're doing is sleeping and playing video games, time moves by. Spider-Man 2, they're looking for a holiday 2021 release. Now, because they have not confirmed anything, the rumor is it will be the Venom storyline with Eddie Brock. We'll get cutscenes with J. Jonah Jameson, not just the podcast anymore.
Okay, good.
Yeah, and then the 3 downloads,
more interaction with him.
Exactly. And then the 3 DLCs will be Morbius, Wraith, and Carnage.
Oh, I love that. I love it.
And
I love it.
And Morbius, I think, because the movie coming out. Wraith, because if you played all the way through Spider-Man, and you got 100%, you realize that Detective, was it Takanawa, was
Yuri. Yeah.
Yeah, it was Yuri Takanawa. Yeah. If you found all of the tapes that she had been leaving behind, it was saying that she was following all the corruption in the NYPD, which pushes her to become Wraith.
Maybe, you know what? I want to see them introduce Captain DeWolf. Captain DeWolf was like somebody who came in like the 80s, 90s.
Was he the Sin Eater?
What's that?
Wasn't he the Sin Eater?
No, Captain DeWolf was a lady.
Oh, right.
And in the Ultimate series, remember, Captain DeWolf turned out to be corrupt. Now, not in the 616, but in the Ultimate, she was working with I think Kingpin. I think she was one of Kingpin's.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like her, and then
because I remember Punisher. Remember, Punisher wanted to kill her. And he was going to until Spider-Man stops him.
That's right.
Yeah, so maybe we could see Captain DeWolf.
Which would be kind of cool. I would like that. And then was that my? I thought I had one more video game.
Well, the thing is, we haven't done Final Fantasy VII, which I played.
Oh, how's that?
Oh, dude, it is awesome. I'm gonna say this. As a person who has never really gotten into the Final Fantasy franchise, this here, if you've never played any of them before, this one is a good one to get into. I mean, you can play, the graphics. I see why this game took so much time to come out. Because, the graphics are just very gorgeous. Very lifelike. We have Tyler Hoechlin, who plays Superman.
Really?
He's Sephiroth. So Sephiroth is like the big bad of this Final Fantasy VII. And you have some parts that are fleshed out. I mean, from talking to friends of mine and talking to fellow coworkers at GameStop, I mean, it, fills in something. The turn-based
Hey,
RPG.
Jason, I
Yeah,
lost you. When you said it turns something, you completely
yeah,
like froze up.
yeah. It does that. I don't know what's wrong with Zoom, but but the thing is, yeah, you can play it two ways: as a turn-based
Okay.
RPG or a action RPG.
Okay.
So yeah, so I mean, you can go back and play, like you did in 1997, and the music is great. I mean, just the art direction. I mean, everything. You can see why this game, like I said before, why it took so long to come out. I'm probably like a quarter of a way through the game, and plus, playing that Doom Eternal and trying to keep up, you know, among other
Right.
things, going back to work too full time. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, I highly recommend it. I give this
Okay.
movie 10. I mean, not movie, but game
Yeah.
10 out of 10. I said you get it, Rob. Like now.
All right. Well, I did that. That was the other news. I need to I need to do the download. Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. This
Mm-hmm.
past May 4th, we got a new download. We got a new bounty hunter. We got a new lightsaber color. Get red. You can go
No,
for it.
okay, Sith color.
And then apparently they're looking for a 2022 release for Fallen Order 2.
Yeah, I've heard about that. This game here, Fallen Order was very good. I say this: they need to work on their parry system
Yeah.
because it was. And while it's a good system, it could use some refinement. And I'll say this: with going back to Spider-Man,
Yeah.
he needs to have some counter moves.
I mean, he has get him.
Well, the thing is, I guess like I was watching a streamer on Facebook, and he was saying that the combat in Batman was better because Batman has the counter moves. And I was like, yeah, Spider-Man kind of does, but it's not like you just press a button and then he automatically counters. You're in charge of that. It's kind of like before you get hit, he'll throw like a piece of webbing to web the person in the face.
Right, and like with Spider-Man, you have to like really, really pay attention to your Spidey sense.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, and the thing is, Spidey is more about movement, where Batman is kind of like a tank.
True.
So they're two different characters.
And I'll agree with that. I saw one guy where he literally did not touch the floor in a battle scene. Like he
I sent that to you.
Huh?
Yeah, I sent that to you.
Yeah,
he was in the air the entire time, and he got like 150 or almost 200 hits.
That was absolutely insane.
Yeah, it was. I mean, it was awesome too. But going back to Jedi Fallen Order, their parrying system kind of comes off like Sekiro, where Sekiro's like their parrying system is kind of wonky at times.
That's what I heard. That's what I heard. I actually watched a video making that same comparison.
Yeah, because a guy that streams on Facebook, I watched him play this morning, and I mean, he was getting really frustrated and upset.
I played Star Wars on hard, I'd say 90% of the time.
Mm-hmm.
The only time I dropped down to like middle, like easy-ish, was against the sisters. Because the pairing was so messed up the harder you got, that unless you're literally a Jedi, you can't beat them. And I'd play like hour. I can't even remember how long I played trying to fight one of the sisters. And I said, screw it, I'm going to easy. I wasted like 2 hours trying to beat this on hard. And so I dropped down to medium, and I was able to like barely squeeze. I'm like, you know what? If I barely squeeze by a medium, I'm happy. Screw it.
Yeah.
But I do love Fallen Order. I once I got it, I went between either the Scion blue or like the burnt orange blade, just because UT. So even in a galaxy far, far away, Longhorns are still there. So.
Yep. But we got to look at some of the Xbox One X Series X games. Forget the name of the game, but they showed it on IGN.
Did they really? I missed that.
Yeah, and they showed some games. They showed like the new Yakuza game. Looks great. I mean, Yakuza's always been like a PlayStation franchise, so it's coming to an Xbox system.
Now, I've seen the PlayStation 5 controller. It looks amazing. The Xbox.
It looks like something you play on a space shuttle.
Yeah, I know. I love it. Everything I've seen from Xbox is like a giant
computer tower. Yeah.
Yeah. Is that the final?
Yeah, that's supposed to be the final design for it. I mean, so we'll see when it comes out. Will I pre-order it? Maybe. We'll have to see.
I'm not, dude. I've always been either a Nintendo or PlayStation guy.
Yeah, I mean, with the Xbox going to be $450, we haven't seen anything from Sony about what their price points are going to be. We could see something next month.
From what I'm hearing, $450 to $500.
Yeah, I mean, so it's in line with Microsoft. I mean, will I get it the first day it comes out? I mean, like I said, I don't know.
I don't know either. I don't. I might start saving up.
Yeah, I mean, you can save up, but I mean, the thing is, these systems are never great when they first come out. I mean, we started with the PS2, even though the PS2 is probably the best system of all time. It took what, maybe till like the next year, for it to really become great. I mean,
my PS3 and PS4 never had any issues.
Mine, I had one issue with my PS3, and I got another one, and my Xbox I had an issue with. You got another one. You're red ringed.
Oh, I've never had anything die me.
I've had the PS3 and the Xbox 360. PS4, no, it's still going strong. Probably get another one just in case, because the thing is, when the PS5 comes out, the PS4 is going to drop.
Yeah. I want to keep my PS3 just because I've got games downloaded to it. So that's really it. But that is it for episode 43. Another episode in the books.
Well, actually, you know what? We did get some other news. Rob Liefeld says that there are no plans for X-Force or Deadpool 3. Now, Rob Liefeld, okay, he's turned a new leaf. He's been humbled and whatnot, but can we really take what he says as gospel?
No. No. No, I'm not. I'm not taking what Rob Lee like. Ryan Reynolds says that he's met with Marvel. I said if it comes to Ryan Reynolds saying he met with Marvel or Rob Liefeld,
and he even showed the picture that he was in their offices.
Yeah. So and Rob Liefeld saying that there's no chance. There's no X-Force or Deadpool 3. Like, I hate to say this, but how much of that is truth and how much of that him just trying to stay relevant?
Yeah, I mean, look, dude, just stick to your comic book art. You've made a lot of money off these two Deadpool movies.
Yeah, and he still keeps getting work somehow.
And he's got stay safe. Stay safe with this coronavirus. It is still out there. Just because parts of the country have reopened does not mean that this is over. It's not over by a long shot. There's no vaccine. Keep wearing your gloves, your masks. Sanitize your hands, your forearms, whatever you can. I mean, the thing is, we all got to do our part to be clean and sanitary, like I said, just because, parts of the country have reopened, some of these bars and stuff like that, gyms are reopening, on the 18th of May. So the thing is, I mean, just be careful. Just, if you don't have to go out, stay at home.
Exactly. There's plenty of nerd stuff to do, dude.
Yeah.
There's plenty of geek stuff to do. You got movies, TV, comics, video games, books, Legos, action figures. You've got it all. Stay indoors, y'all. And with that, hey, that's episode 43. I'm your co-host, Bobby Bearhart, and with me as always,
Jason Elliott.
see you in the funny papers.